All right, we got a game to play, y'all. Time to play some .hack GU. Last time we had a lot going on. The biggest thing is that we found out that Yada was an Epitaph user. If you guys did not put that together yourself, then we have much greater problems to worry about. This time as I try to make sure that my controller is gonna work, please. Please detect my controller. Oh, cool. Cool. Thanks. Hold on. Technology is not on my side. I wanted to like. Let's see. Luckily, we have a good power on and power off system kind of going for us as we just try to get reconnected and resituated. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta have a little unplug and replug moment when you get started for today. So this time we have probably gonna have a lot more story going on this time as well. So I do want to get some of the some preliminary stuff done before we really dove into the narrative of the game, because we actually have a little bit more to worry about now than before. Easiest thing to think of just right off the rip, we do have our other avatar fight with Fidel now, or Fidel. I can't remember the name of Yada's avatar. I apologize. As well as just checking in on Crimson Versus. So we are going to start off by heading over to Raven's at home, because if you guys remember, a lot of the time, whenever we do these avatar rematches, there is a wallpaper kind of in store for us. So I think that it's very important that we do go and make sure that we do grab those when we can. Thankfully, it's not too hard. None of these fights have been notably difficult. Something else that I would like to check. We're still getting pretty decently there with our level ups, I hope. But yeah. We have Yada's avatar that we do need to fight now as far as the avatar rematches go. So, I want to first off say happy Wednesday, everybody. Today, I actually had off, sort of. Okay. Keep dodging. Okay, I don't remember him falling over like this easily. Okay, there we go. I had to lock in and focus for a second. But yeah, I have the day off. So one of the things that I was kind of doing while I was on my day off here, right, is that I was actually at my nephew's kindergarten graduation, which was very fun. It was very cute. They all got up and they all sung their cute little songs, which I thought was very fun. As well as just like them just, you know, being little kids. So I do have a couple of videos of my nephew just being very silly. But let me tell you, for a good percentage of it, like they were doing like an introductory little slideshow to show off all the kids, right? But what ended up happening was that the pictures, because they had so many kids to get through, and they only had like maybe 10-12 minutes for the video slideshow or whatever, and because of that, it was a very, very, it was like you had maybe like 3 seconds to see the picture before move on to the next person. So a lot of like my family was trying to find out like where my nephew was gonna show up, and we almost missed it like every time. Sorry, I was not gonna deal with 2 spinning deaths. I was just gonna wait. Now remember, he's gonna try to fake us out. There we go. I did remember the fake out. So I did almost drop it when we were like, when he was still consistently moving, and I realized that that was going to be a bad call. All right. So I was doing some thinking, and apparently I'm not supposed to be doing a lot of that, according to friends and stuff. But I'm going to be playing a little bit on the no, I'm not gonna play on the risky side. So you guys think that growing like 7 more levels or so would be enough to take on the Lost Weapon Sealed Beast for Haseo? Because truly I don't know. It is not the end of the world if we can't fight it right now, but I think it would be really cool if we were actually able to. But I don't want to repeat that Avatar battle, so we are going to save in Doldona before we even look and get that attempt even rolling. So we are going to go on ahead and save off to the side right here. And just as a side note, so this is 15 levels over for most of the party. So like I mentioned, I truly don't expect this to be an easy fight at all. I don't. So what we're gonna do before we do anything though is that I do want to dump in some of these cores over to Endrance's blade as well. And I think after that, we'll do Adeli's staff. This is more so just to keep him like a little bit lower. So, keep my virus core total down. Although we did just see visible proof that we can go over 100. So yeah, this is the team comp that I'm going to use because I anticipate a lot of damage coming out. I did go on ahead and just I just gave Adeli like the strategy of like full heal. All right, let's give this our best go. Okay. Still not durable enough yet. We are getting there, but even with the guard, it was not happening. So we basically have to be like 128, which is fine, mind you. But I thought it would be really cool if we were able to like get through that. But that's part of the reason why I stopped ahead of time with Doldona. Because I knew for a fact that that was not going to go well. So, let's go ahead and actually get this story going, right? 15 minutes. We only did like one boss battle. So let's let's see. Let's keep Adelie in the party. We don't necessarily need to have her on. Actually, no, let's not bring Adelie. Who can we work on their affection? I guess Bo. I forget entirely which one for Bo is which. So basically what I mean is all of the different party members have a different what's the best way to say it? A different condition to increase their affection. And I know that that may sound maybe a bit weird. And I think I'm gonna pick these up actually, because then I don't have to worry about them. Okay, is Onterra somewhere around here? Of course not. I'll give it to him in dungeon then. All right, let's go into Lawless Fort. So I know that I said I was not gonna worry about, like, you know, try to keep the pacing going with the NPCs and stuff. But realistically, the NPC that's talking to us right there would have been Dingo. And he's just gonna want us to do a thing. So, and we're gonna go and do the thing. I think that makes enough sense. Gotta go and do the thing. So in order to do the thing, we gotta do the thing.
Hunters too?
No. Right?
Listen, you amateurs. Do you even have a clue of the kinds of things this quest entails?
Yeah, I'm the Terror of Death, and you want to back off.
Better go home before you get yourself PK'd.
Do they I love that no one ever takes Paseo and Co. like seriously.
These guys all seem pretty confident.
If they didn't think they were good enough, they wouldn't take this quest. But, well, we'll see what happens.
All right. So let's see what kind of items that both Onterris and Sakubo are both sitting on. I kind of always just never remember. But I don't think I want to actually take off that Chant Dragon off of them. But I do want to give this over to Onterris. That piece of equipment. I don't really care too much about the counter pieces, mostly because I feel like that tends to be more applicable in PvP contexts. So you guys probably won't see me ever really using the counter pieces all that much. We'll use the Book of Sense, clear up some inventory space, and then a Fairy Orb. So we still have quite a bit of map to explore. And I mostly want to explore just to try to keep everyone's levels more in check. And this is probably just going to be the easiest way to do it. Plus, I think the name of the game, to be honest, is that we do need more levels. All right, so we do have some monsters here. I was wondering if this was going to be one of those weird, like, monsterless quests for a moment. And don't get me wrong, I also 100% understand the whole notion of, well, if you didn't skip the quest dialogue, you know exactly what you're doing here. Well, too bad I can't read. Too bad. You think, well, what I've kind of learned about myself is that for some reason, progressively, more and more, I've just been like, oh, come on, easy. Pretty much, what I've learned about myself is that I can read, but I can't read. I don't know if anybody else has had a similar feeling where you can easily see what words are being said and everything.
It started. Be on your guard, kid.
Well, I'm glad that you told me to be on my guard. But I think we'll be fine. Perfectly fine.
Wait a minute. I've seen you before. Where was it? Where was it that I knocked you out?
Or were you the one that got knocked out, sir?
Oh well, doesn't matter, because it's curtains for you right here, right now. I, Cervantes, will cut you to little pieces.
Here goes.
He says that, but he truly doesn't do any sort of meaningful damage to us. So this is Greedy Cervantes. He's just another player. You want to know what we do to other players? We beat him up with a big old sword and call it good. Players don't deserve anything.
Damn it! How dare you defeat me! Be warned, I won't forget you. Your ass is grass the next time I see you.
Well, that's what you get for trying to PK us. Like, don't be dumb. Like, most of these guys, most of these PKers come off as like so cocky. But we have our reputation as a PKKer for a reason. You know, vigilanteism aside. We're good at the game. We actually, like, you know, play it and we try to get stronger and all that stuff. Because I'll be real, Adelie probably would have gotten PK'd easily. And I feel like that's toxic to say out loud, but it's kind of true. Oh. Okay, Bo.
It's my turn to play.
Yeah, I was just like, I was just kind of sitting there and I was like, you know, we chilling, we doing fine. Then Bo's over here dropping Armageddon on some of these guys. Which I do want to reiterate is fine. I have him set on rage for a reason. It's just crazy to see, just, you know, just given what we know about Bo's more shy personality, to see him dropping like some of the most powerful spells known to man. Okay. Ooh, a hacky area. I love that for these different characters, they just generally do not question whenever I do area hacking. Even though realistically that this is just their way of like adding in more loot without it being super obtrusive to the general flow of the game. It's gonna be a pain in the butt later though to try to level up all these skills. I hit the wrong button now because I am a silly guy. Yeah, being a silly guy. Now, come on, let's go dance along. I forgot about you over there, and now we going to beat you up. Beating you up. Fun, fun, beating you up, fun, fun, beating you up in the sun. I don't know why that specific, like, SpongeBob song was just stuck in my head there. Oh, sweet. It is gonna give me the Rengeki. I was worried that it wasn't. Okay. So we are going to be better off going this way and then looping around. The general idea that I'm trying to accomplish by doing this the roundabout way is that it just allows us to visit all the areas while still keeping it generally efficient. I'm gonna say emphasis on general. Okay. Then bow for yourself. It's crazy how much mana like these guys can use up if I'm not careful. I'm still very happy that I bought all these speed charms, by the way. Still one of the best choices that I've made. Ooh, noble drop. I'll take it. Ooh. Why am my foot hurting? Oh, speaking of foot hurting though. So I learned that I might be a poor victim of having plantar fasciitis. We are seeing very early symptoms of it, which I've just kind of just very generally manifested as just pain in my foot.
Help me! Help!
And it's unfortunate. Because I'm trying to, stay healthy and all this stuff. Oh.
Oh? Looks like there's a newcomer.
From that direction means? Damn, that greedy idiot.
Lost.
Bragging about how he's going to go out and beat all of the hunters by himself.
Ah, who cares? It just means we get to have more points.
I guess you're
These
right.
guys are selfish.
Hunter, Garden Michelle.
Along with me, Fiery Genie 5 are gonna really shake all of you up with earth, water, and fire.
Here goes.
So are these two grimoire users? Oh no, you are a Lord Partisan individual. But can we talk about how pro scythe this area is? It's kind of weird. Like, I like Haseo and his like scythe usage very generally, but I feel like I don't know if I ever considered him synonymous with his scythe. I always kind of saw him his primarily like big identity was his dual blade.
I can't believe we lost.
That was a lot squeakier than I thought that was gonna be.
Oh no, looks like we failed the entrance exam again. But we're gonna make it next time.
Well, all right. We're doing pretty good for ourselves so far. And I think with those little batch of chim-chims, I don't think we really need to get any more for the rest of the rest of our time here. So that's fine. We'll do a platform rest here just because I know that Bo be hurting for any amount of why am I blanking out on what they're called? Any amount of SP. See, I remembered it eventually. I wasn't even looking at the UI at the time. I was truly just going off of pure like memory and vibes off of what like I needed. Why'd it give such like an evil moo? Oh, this Rengeki's about to be gross. Yeah. Apparently for some people, they're like at level 127 and stuff like that. And I'm sitting here like, how? But then I also remember that I always keep forgetting that I nerfed the XP. Man, one day I'm gonna have to see like we'll just say like undo the modding that I have in place for the game, just to see like how fast the level ups are. Because I don't know, to me it just doesn't seem, I don't know if realistic is the correct verbiage, but I feel like we're still leveling up pretty fast despite nerfed rates. Oh no. Let's get behind them. There we go. Welcome on in, Kel. Hope you're doing A-okay. Ooh. Come on, let's go. These tetrafoots, I'm so glad they are weaker to broadswords. Come on. Damn, Bo!
This is a piece of cake.
This is what programming someone to be on rage does to them. They are just ready to take over the world. Giant snakeskin. I don't offhand remember what that item is. I was gonna say 3, 2, 1. Like I've kind of mentioned before, we are trying to make sure, at least to some degree, that we are making progress on everything. Because the completionist grind will likely thank us later if I'm at least putting in the effort now to if I am at least putting in the effort now to try to kick a couple extra chims here, and in other cases like stretching out the battle a little bit to see if I can squeeze out an extra Rengeki for the book volume. It's all these little things like that to try to get the books taken care of, the game-wide side quests. The thing that I'm probably not going to be able to finish, which honestly I don't really care that I don't finish it, it's the Bickman quest and possibly the weapon skill levels, because I believe it goes up to 30. But if it goes up to 30, We only just barely hit 21 on the side. And we still have the other weapons that we need to actively work on.
Hey, what's this? Stupid hunters come to get us?
Why is his vernacular weird? Oh, that's why.
Turn the tables on them, right, bro?
Don't underestimate them.
Yeah, because we made it this far.
If they've gotten this far, that means they've already beaten the others. Hey, Garango. You know those sheets of bubble wrap you get when you unpack into the ones that pop. Don't worry.
Oh?
We'll pick them off one by one, like with bubble wrap. You'll see.
So we have the more calculated and more smart presenting, maybe brother type.
I want them lined up like ducks in a row, waiting for slaughter. You got that?
That is quite specific.
Yeah, I got it. Just like squishing grapes with our bare hands. We're gonna rip.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Oh, you have the SP to fend on. Oh yeah, these guys were the highlighted killers from Volume 2. So that's, I love that they're actually like taking advantage of that in this quest line. Finding another use for a lot of these different NPCs. I think that is very fun.
What?
I just can't believe this happened. I can't believe you beat us.
I've beaten you once before and I'll beat you again. You know, without context, that's a very spooky thing to say. All right. There we go. We probably have one more of these PKers to go. And then why don't we... I'm gonna use the holy potion. And I'm gonna use the godly potion. I'm mostly trying to get to a point where we have so many of these consumables and I just need to start using them. Something that I think a lot of maybe JRPG players have been very actively just never using is just their items. You'll sit on like very powerful healing items and then choose to not use them because there might be a scarier fight later to warrant them.
Welcome, intruders.
But sometimes they're more meant to be used in the moment.
Don't care about this quest or about the chaotic. Let me just ask you one thing.
Okay.
Tell me, what is strength?
It's the power to move forward.
Answer me, and do it with your sword.
Okay. There's always ones that are like this type of individual. Okay. Oh, this guy's gonna get the deluxe special treatment. Let's be a little toxic here. Oh, you poor dude. We got the fool. We went up 2 levels just here alone, by the way, guys.
Strength isn't anything that you can ask a person about.
Good. Good answer. Good luck out there.
Strength. It's not about levels or anything. I'm stronger now. More so.
Well, you keep it up, kid. But don't get too comfortable. There are still 4 bounties to go. And
You still have 4 more?
They'll turn out to be.
Sorry, I think the concept of having 4 more even still kind of wild to me. I feel like we've just been like, we've definitely been perusing through the dungeon at our own pace. There's no cute way to route this, but I think we need to turn right away and then go up. Oh, new birds. We haven't seen chickies in a minute. But I don't like how they're all chickie grandma. I don't think these be grandmaing the way that I'm used to seeing some grandmas. I'm just saying. Oh, and then the Tetrafoot's just here to just here for the ride. Okay. I was like, okay, but where am I going? You guys ever do that sometimes? Where like after like the random encounter or whatever in the game that you're playing, you're just like, okay, but what was I doing? Yeah. My short-term memory definitely be short-term and sometimes. Is it the end of the world? Oh no. So I'm opting to just let Bo take care of the flyers just because the easiest way to take them out, well, there's one of 2 easy ways. So obviously you can hit them while they're kind of in, you can hit them while they're in the air. They'll eventually lose, excuse me, enough momentum to eventually like fall out the sky. Oh, I saw Rengoku. I love Rengeki. Oh, it's so over for these things. I just got accredited for the last Rengeki, and then we got another one. But yeah, we got another boost. Yeah, I think the play is to go south, and then we can just go full north from there. That would make sense, just because there are some sections that are just I doubt that the little section that we'll miss out on is going to be coated with monsters. All right. I want to make sure that we got that off. It's crazy though. I feel like even though I've been putting in like a very clear and active effort toward like, oh, okay, wait, okay, never mind, we're good. Sorry, my brain like, oh, hi.
Okay, here goes.
Oh, that was a good light arrow. Okay. All right, one chickie down. There we go. We got the second one down. I forget. Is the sword just SP? The answer is just yes. So I see how they did it. One is just HP, one is just SP, and then one, the scythe, is both. It's probably to compensate for the fact that the scythe is not only like the weirdest one to attack with, but just it's probably the slowest of the three.
Boss, so what's the situation? You think the hunters will get this far?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should go and take a look, huh?
You guys probably should.
Down. You know what they say. The best are always saved for last. We'll wait until after everyone else has gotten beat, then wham! We'll nail the hunters. Pretty cool, right? Best idea ever!
But, boss? I have a question. What happens if everyone else beats all the hunters?
Wouldn't we
Like us?
the trial for not beating any hunters?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do about that? You're right, that's a problem. Why didn't you mention this earlier? Damn it, I miscalculated. I mean, face it, picking off the hunters after they're weak from fighting all the other PKs?
It's always this dude.
It was such a perfect plan!
It never works out for you, sir.
Ah!
You scared me. Yelling out.
Not that you scared me.
You're Haseo!
Yes.
You're trying out for the chaotic PKs?
I guess so.
It seems that fortune smiles upon me, terror of death.
Huh?
After you beat me so badly the last time we met, I trained really, really hard for our rematch.
And you're gonna lose again. Cause you need Bordeaux.
I have Bordeaux and Grain watching over me. I vow that before this day is done, I, lone as your Negimaru, will defeat you, Haseo!
Okay, Onion Head.
Whoa, boss is dishing out a new street name.
It took me a while to come up with it.
Oh God.
Lone Negi? So, you're gonna fight me, Lone Negi?
Please don't abbreviate it like that. It loses its coolness when you do that.
Well, you came up with the name yourself.
You'll never make it in the chaotic PK. I'll let you go, alright? Just go home.
It's always the same with you, terror of death. You're always going around acting like you're some big shot superhero, like you're special or something, and it really pisses me off. Don't
I mean,
you patronize me.
Ah, brother.
he is just he's just not getting it. And as always, we gotta knock some sense into him. So unlike a PvP match, we do have to defeat everyone. So we're just gonna put him out of his... Oh.
Damn it. Damn it.
Is he gonna Super Saiyan himself?
I knew it. I knew deep down we couldn't beat the terror of death.
Are you sure?
Here.
Yeah, me too.
Not again.
Go on, get out of here.
I'm not running.
He's gonna become even stronger.
I'm going to become a chaotic PK no matter what. Because if I get famous, then Bordeaux and Grain will have no choice but to hear about me everywhere they go. I'll be able to let them know for certain that I'm still here, wandering in the world.
So the problem with your plan is that you'll end up like, I don't know how to explain it. Bordeaux could overtake you, and then this entire ploy will be for nothing for you.
Grain!
Oh, Grain.
Grain! Is that really you, Grain?
I hope so, for your sake.
What? You lost consciousness in the arena, but you got better right away? But after that, you were in the hospital the whole time, so you couldn't get online? And then...
What about Bordeaux?
Me, and you were nervous because it's been such a long time? But you saw that I was participating in this quest, so you came right away! You idiot! If you were okay, you should have told me before now! You should have emailed me!
You mean he was the 10th bounty?
I guess?
Look at him. So strange. Are they even really conversing?
Reinforcements, huh? Now we're really in trouble.
Huh?
Kid, you tried to let him go, right? Look, kid, I'm not trying to tell you that being sympathetic to the weak is a bad thing. But just remember that sometimes things turn out just like this. That
Yeah, this is such a weird, like, situation.
Seriously, you're gonna lose this quest.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Well then, sorry to get right down to it, but shall we take care of these guys? Yeah, you're right. It'd be a perfect celebration for our long-delayed reunion. Haseo, we're...
Gonna try to kill us?
We're gonna beat you badly and get the title of Chaotic PKs!
Could you imagine if he actually won? Don't worry about it, Bo. I got you covered.
I'm getting... overpowered?
Here goes.
All right. Oh, right. Negimaru was low. Oh, maybe my sword procced. Either it was because Negimaru was low or just because my sword proc. Alright, we're gonna use Shellbreaker just because we need to keep using the broadsword. We need to get its level 3 art already because we haven't gotten its level 3 art yet.
Damn it! Victory snatched right out of our hands. We were so close. But we
Hopefully.
can't win with just the two of us. Hey, Haseo! I'll concede defeat, at least for the moment. But just wait until Bordeaux returns. If Grain is alright, then she has to be alright too.
Actually, that does make... That's the first time you've made sense this entire time, buddy.
Just you wait!
I told you, pretty close call, wasn't it?
This is still such a weird quest.
You're the one who got those two back together, aren't you? Somehow you rigged it so that the two of them would both get in on this quest.
Seemed like the broadsword wheeler was having trouble mustering up the nerve.
Yeah, and I mean, he doesn't talk.
Whether we're in the arena or elsewhere, I can't get excited about it without folks like them.
I think that's
Supposed to
a
mean?
fair
You caused me a lot of
statement, I guess.
Yeah, but it was a good lesson, wasn't it? Their strength is magnificent. You should know where it comes from by now.
Great, the obligatory lecture.
Anyway, we beat all the bounties. Time for us to get back to town.
Okay. There we go. We got moonbeams for our A for actually trying to complete the area.
I guess we've cleared it. Let's go.
Quest is all cleared.
That's
Like-
awesome.
So we wiped out all the wanted criminals. We got a book of wisdom for our trouble.
Have some new information for us pretty soon.
All right. Gaspard, just for you, I do got some stuff. Weirdly enough, a lot of equipment. I probably shouldn't sell the sword, actually, so I could... Yeah, thinking about it, I probably shouldn't sell the sword. But all well. It's fine. Goodness, you know it's bad when we have already like so many different not points, not the right one. So many different you're like nearly capped out on potions. But before we even go and take care of the email,
Crimson Versus.
I want to log into Crimson Versus because it looks like we already hit top 3. Which is kind of crazy to think about. Creatures from the Dark looks fantastic. Operation Delta. Bordeaux Drowning in Darkness. Triad Orb. Some of those new cards look very good. And Promise Power. Oh, that's such a crazy look for Sakaki. So I realized I never actually, don't think I went through and showed you guys very quickly what the deck that I have, I believe, logged in using. It's this deck right here. If these two win, it makes entrance incredibly durable, and then we have a damage cash out basically. Though I think there's supposed to be a better card than, I believe it was this one. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I think these are starting to be the volume 3 cards. I'm just very curious. Playful Hermit, that's toxic. Sorry that this is taking me a second. has to be one of these, right? No, because those costumes. Wait, are these organized by cost? No, they are. Okay. I don't want to spend too much more time here. But yeah, this is my setup. I will say, didn't come up with it myself. Reddit is a lovely place. All right. Syllabus. I'm pretty sure Adderley is supposed to be the correct answer here, but Bordeaux is such a diabolical statement. All right, Pi. I have something I need to tell all of you regarding Fidhel's prophecy. Assemble at Raven's at home.
Did you find out anything about the prophecy?
All right, sounds good. In we go. I need to actually like go and listen to the prophecy one more time eventually. Because I don't remember, like at the time my brain was not processing the words and he was just saying a lot of words.
Aina, where did you go?
What a beautiful story. Maybe even my new favorite. Ovan, next time you visit, will you read it to me again? I promise to get better. Okay, Ovan?
Aww.
Okay?
Yeah.
I know that Elva wants to hunt for her so bad. And I don't blame her. I don't blame him. Not one bit.
That's...
Ovan, I'm scared.
And that's why he has the arm. That looks incredibly painful. And that's why it resides in his arm.
Ovan?
They like using Ovan for like a horror. They love using Ovan for like this horror vibe. And I dig it.
Aina. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're back. Can you move?
I mean, she been moving.
Wait a minute. Could Ida have done something to you?
There. Oh, yep.
No. Not only have you made Aina unconscious,
But you've taken over her body.
hell, are you going to steal everything from me? There's no more time. the last resort. No, I guess this was the only resort right from the start.
It would have been very interesting. It would have set up a very interesting dynamic if SAO was actually able to, if the data drain on Ovan actually did rip the Ida from his arm. But then we wouldn't have any of this setup now, would we? Which is kind of unfortunate, but I get it. It gives us material to follow, material to follow for this volume. So, you know. All right. And you see, this is why we took care of the Fithill battle before this. So now we don't have to like go and do that first or re-enter here.
Reason why I would have called you all here.
Is that the prophecy now makes sense?
Prophecy of Fidel of the Prophet.
Fidel.
Yes, about that. There's something about that prophecy that bothers me. It's the fact that it's referring to one specific person. Something about it seems off. Look.
The aberrant key born in thy left arm.
Okay, so that's talking about Oban.
Key of twilight born in thy right arm.
Because these are both.
Wave the surge of rebirth.
So what does he mean?
And fill the world. Thou shalt lead the new gods to their twilight. Thou
A wave of rebirth.
createst, thou powerless one, as the stirring footsteps of a giant shadow sound. Oh, blessed be the little ones.
I'm glad that I retold this.
One who bears the unearthly key in their left,
The Ida arm.
and the key of
Because if you
twilight
look like
in their
if you
right.
pretend like you're Ovan, the Ida
Now,
is on his left arm.
Based on what we know, we could interpret the prophecy this way. A man who has Ida sealed in his left arm and also bears an epitaph.
You mean Ovan?
I see. Then, if they shall be the one to lead the new gods to their twilight, then Ovan is going to be the one to do that. There's no one else it could be. The twilight of the gods?
Originally, that referred to the final war of the gods in mythology. The end of the Age of the Gods.
Ovan's going to bring on the end of the age?
I mean, possibly.
We shouldn't engage in further conjecture.
Because we don't know.
Man, this is such a big mess. What are we gonna do?
Remember, Ovan's always been behind Ida. I think we should go after him. Ovan is the key to all of this.
True.
So we have to find him. Wait, why is this area having some instability?
What the?
Or is that the world as a whole having instability?
Ovan.
Hello.
Not Ovan forcing his way in.
So all the epitaph users have awakened.
Oh, wait, I'm piloting this.
So, was this all part of your plan?
Not at all. All of this has been coincidence upon happenstance.
Okay.
I believe we all have many things
This is Ida Ovan, I think.
Sigma immersed. Crimes paraphrase. Do that now, and use area hacking to enter the outer dungeon. In that place, I will tell you the truth. That
Interesting.
truth is also for you, Haseo.
So yeah, I just wonder, is it Ida talking?
Sigma immersed. Crimes paraphrase.
Okay.
I will go with you. I'll
Hey,
be
yo.
waiting in front of the Chaos Gate. Come prepared.
Yeah. This time, I'll find out the truth.
So does that mean more so as in Yada is joining our party?
We'll use area hacking.
Okay, no, he didn't give us his member address, so interesting. So I think entrance is probably a good call here. And then I'll bring Adelie as a precaution. Nothing has actually been so hard that we needed Adelie's pocket healing outside of that one arena match this game. That has literally been the only thing that has warranted that. But I think that this will be a safe party to go with if I can't bring one of them because Yada's gonna take the other space. Okay, so Yada is coming with us, but unfortunately he's not gonna be able to.
We'll head to the outer dungeon with area hacking and settle the score with Ovan.
This time, I will get her back. Shino.
Okay. So he's with us, but not with us. So if that is the case, you guys already know that because we are approaching this from the perspective of this being an outer dungeon, our priority is more so focused on getting to the end because there's no reward to really get here. That's not to say that I won't take any fights because we still need to work on the book. But I'm not going to be doing a full clear because we effectively have a part 2 in the dungeon waiting for us in the form of the outer dungeon.
This is a piece of cake.
So it doesn't make too much sense to me at the very least to go out of our way for a full clear. So with a lot of these battles, I still will do my best to actively prepare. Yeah, I think actively prepare is a good way to phrase it. Entrance is level 3 art, by the way. That move's cracked. I was gonna try to do a Rengeki on it, but to each their own, I guess. All right. I was hoping for the free 3,000. I'll take 974. Maybe I should have waited a touch. Okay, never mind. we didn't get a Rengeki over here, so I made the correct choice. But yeah. So we just got armor break for the sword now. So what we can do, I don't know if armor break is the level 3 art, but hopefully it is. Because it's been a long time. Okay. Let's give it a go. Yes, armor break is it. Armor break is a very, very good move, and I'm glad that we finally have the level 3 art for the broadsword. Like I was kind of mentioning before, we've been kind of sitting on trying to get it for quite some time now. Oh, whoops. I had all the wrong buttons because I decided to be silly and try to drink water at the same time. Gonna be running an ad though, just so that way when it's time for story, we don't get awkward interruptions. How well this will do in covering for those, I don't know. Yeah, so the broadsword almost does about 1,000 damage with armor break there, which you guys didn't know, that's really good. At least while, oh, I guess also while they are under Rengeki. So, like I was kind of mentioning before though, we are going to be prioritizing booking it instead. There's no real reason why we should pass through the dungeon in a traditional sense. And knowing what I do now, we have some portals that we need to do. You guys already know me. I don't really care for the map layouts that utilize this. And a lot of that is just because it's fun as like a gimmick every once in a while. But now we have so much. No, y'all didn't see me. Ooh, these are the fire ones. I'm so glad that Entrance's weapon puts on charm. Okay. And then once we get to the outer dungeon, I am going to step away really fast. Just as a heads up. Still won't be for a moment.
I'll crush you.
Hey, good on me for waiting. Patience is a virtue, y'all. Entrance, you are a G, but holy crap, you were... That level 3 art of his is absolutely ruining people. And also Adeline Entrance could also just use the XP. That's why while I am doing a full clear, it's definitely not a true full clear. Just because this all at the end of the day takes time. And sometimes it's time that I just don't have. But does that mean I shouldn't try? Of course not. I love... Okay. Let's keep beating up the Sir Unknown. We should be looking pretty good here. Okay, y'all. Jeez. I was thinking to myself, why don't I just focus the other dude? Those two got it. And then I saw the Rengeki come in, and then it was gone. He was already all taken care of. He was just bye-bye. Farewell. Hasta la vista, baby, I guess. Or sayonara. Au revoir, I think. Ta-ta. I don't know, a lot of it. Okay, chill. All right, Reaper's Dance. But yeah, it's still very surprising to me that the scythe is actively considered his signature weapon. But then I thought, but after I stated that, and what had kind of came to mind now is that Skaith uses a scythe and has been using a scythe. So I can understand why Haseo's lost weapon, and maybe the weapon that he might be identified with pre okay. So intuition says that I'm supposed to take this south one. Okay, good. Because if it was not that one, I would have been slightly upset. Because yeah, my major criticism of those teleporter ones is that it's not fun. Like there's obviously some people who probably who enjoy the big like roundabout nature.
There's anomalous data nearby. Aseo, use area.
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry, Yada took me out of it for a moment. But we could get the treasure of this dungeon first. Mostly because a lot of this is just running straight. Since it doesn't kick us out of the dungeon right away. Ooh, a new, I think that's a new scorpion. Hey, fine, I'm gonna go get the treasure first. Entrance, I know I shouldn't overdo it. Okay. There we go. Let's start with that. All right. That's good. Ooh. My read on where the hacking spot is.
This situation is to our advantage.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to fight all four. I thought that was this was about to be a sick, nasty fight. I think that the encounter, yeah, actually, that would definitely have made this game a little bit more fire. I kind of wish that the encounter space, or just like the encounters as a whole, were bigger. Okay, Adelie, girl, you gotta heal yourself. Sorry, I'm taking away your free will. Adelie's trying.
That was nothing.
Okay. Adelie. I got turned around for a second. I'm not in here either. Fascinating. The only one last area that I haven't checked yet. Oh, Entrance is concerned on it whether or not I need healing or not. Am I just silly? Oh, it's all the way up there. At least this is a straight shot up. Because we're gonna go up, 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 because it's our moment. Like I was mentioning before, taking that extra second to kick a couple of chims here and there. There we go. Yeah. Taking a couple seconds to kick a couple extra chims. I think is worth it too.
Ovan is somewhere in this outer dungeon.
Stay on your guard.
Okay. So, like I was kind of mentioning before, we're all fully healed, yada, yada, yada. I am going to go on ahead and step away really quickly. I'll be right back. So, just give me one quick second. All right. Back just in time, too. So, Oh no. Please no. Oh no. Why? Why do they hate us? Okay. Looking at this, if we warp up, then we have to warp in this corner. Which means you have to warp in this corner. And then that plugs us backwards. So you can kind of see our walking path already. So now, guess we're taking the bottom portal. I'm like, wait, where am I? So this gives us a little bit of a checkpoint at least. Which is good in case if we don't remember. So let's see. Yeah, I think this one will get us to where we need to be. Oh, fun. Hey, I'm happy we got some loot. I'm pretty sure it was this one. I'm just thankful that there's no bugs. So I think we have to go to this one then. This game tends to drop me like in the weirdest position, so I'm just... If you're wondering why I keep backing up into this corner, for some reason, they decided that it was a wonderful idea to have Haseo's like receiving end for the teleporter face it in a weird direction. All right. I think you're about to get dumped with a lot of lore here because we're area hacking an area. So
we don't know what'll happen there. We should make sure that we're really prepared.
Well, I saved the game, so if we need to be more prepared,
we'll get her back.
if we have to be more prepared than that, then I don't know. Luckily, this should be mostly cutscene.
Wait a minute. Where are we?
Could this be?
The creator's room.
Okay.
Ovan! That ghost girl, what's she doing here?
You see, Haseo,
Because that's not a ghost girl.
this is a part of the black box left in the world by its great creator. Not even the Serpent of Lore can know this place exists.
So that's why you can't keep tabs on Ovan.
Here lie the divine stories.
Oh, the
and all
Book of
the
Twilight.
wisdom of
You can kind of see it on the text off to the on the texture.
Is that the epitaph of Twilight?
All right, that's enough talk! The Lost Ones. Do you know if there is a way to cure Shino?
A way to return those who can't come home.
Well, we don't really know.
Funny.
It is easy enough to change things, Haseo. But bringing things back to the way they were is difficult. Let me give you
Yeah.
a simple example. How would you go about separating milk and tea that have been completely mixed together? You cannot. And in fact, there is no need to.
He's saying that those lives are worthless.
However, remember this, Haseo. When you escaped the Ida server, when you removed the cause of the Ida server, the consciousness of the Lost Ones came back. If you can manage to defeat me, there's a slim chance that Shino's consciousness may return. But I'm afraid that's a 1 in a million chance. There is no certainty, none whatsoever.
Got it. Yeah, this is not the real Ovan.
You bastard!
Now, destroy me, Haseo! You see, if you want your truth, you must take it from me!
So,
Here goes!
I wanted to talk about this for a second, at least from a conceptual level, as we are actively fighting Ovan here. So the big thing that I do want to kind of keep in mind and consider is that we know that Ida tends to amplify emotion. So it's very obvious that there was a point where, what's it called? It's obvious that there was a point where the, he knew that dying would likely be a solution to the issues that he himself were having. So, my concern is that he's just having those feelings actively be amplified right now by Ida. So it's hard to say, like, entirely what he really feels. But that hurt a lot, actually. I knew better. Alright, we need to get rid of these restore neighbors, otherwise they're going to keep healing Ovan. But not the easiest thing at the moment. Alright. A lot of these neighbors just make the fight very chaotic, if anything. Oh my god. I had to switch to something faster. They just weren't doing it. But let's see. Let's use Avatar Awakening against them. This should do the very least a notable amount of damage. And plus the concept of trying to data drain him is very interesting to me. But he do hurt. Oh, ow, that does hurt though. Okay, this Ghost Falcon should be enough, I hope. There we go.
That's not enough. Not enough. What's wrong, Haseo? Is that the limit of your strength?
It's not, but
Destroy me, devour me, tear me to bits.
he's so desperate to die. It's kind of scary.
Who's your avatar? The one that's devoured 7 of the 8.
Oh yeah, he has beaten. I mean, he's beaten yours too. But I guess, yeah.
Defeat me with your fully developed avatar, your Grim Reaper. Now, so that I can never revive again. To bring Shino back, you must devour me entirely. Come the Rebirth! Corbinate!
I think you know what that means. You can tell that Ida is now significantly more consuming him. He can only hold on to so much of his sanity, right?
You're serious, aren't you? Fine. I'll do it. If that's what you really want. And if that will grant you your wish.
You hear? Haseo's really torn up.
Okay, come on. Come on. I'm right here. Skate!
Okay. This is a crazy fight. It looks like he has some of the same moves that he had from when he was originally here. It looks like he can't get stunned. And I did not realize that. Yeah, it's very weird. He can't get stunned. Okay, dog, you can't just get stunned after. Okay, how many summons are you gonna make, dog? Okay, let's see if we can actually get this back under control. Dodge repeatedly in the opposite direction. Okay. There we go, finally. Let's actually get this match back in my favor. Goodness. Okay. All right. Sorry. This is a fight that I actually have to try to lock in a little bit, just because it's very clear that this is actually kind of a difficult avatar fight for me. Yeah, this is a little masochistic, but it's okay. Ooh, is it data drain time? It's crazy that he just forced Haseo face first to take the data drain. But I love that they actually did give it a different like style and visual. Okay, but you can kind of very clearly see that because of the arm, he's actually not very mobile. So I wonder if we're actually just better off just not wasting our time actually shooting the shots. All right, we got a protect break. Oh, we have to do it twice. Okay. Oh my god. There we go. The fact that you had to do that one twice was a little nerve-wracking, I have to say, but that's okay. We did do the thing. The thing has been done. The data drain has been made. Did we do it?
Good. The rebirth.
We've had to do this twice now.
The final wave. The surge of rebirth. Using the terror of death as a key to trigger the resurrection. Was that your plan all along, Ovan?
Yeah? Wait, they all got forced out?
Your deductions are always so close, and yet so far, Yata.
So...
What was your aim with all this?
My goal was to save my little sister, who is a lost one.
Little sister?
Probably the first lost one.
My sister, and probably the first lost one.
Probably within the context of GU.
The Ida in my arm. I did that to her. I created the Twilight Brigade and looked for a way to cure her.
Okay.
But then came Shino. The Rebirth is a safety device. A failsafe, really. Left behind by the creator of the world.
Okay.
A reinitialization program. However, only the fully awakened terror of death is capable of activating it.
Me?
And now, I will release its power throughout the internet.
Hey, wait a minute. If you do that, won't it reinitialize the entire network?
Sure.
Ida hides throughout the entire network. That is the only way to erase it.
But
This is a gamble. But I believe it's something worth betting on.
I don't think we really have many other options, unfortunately, Haseo.
Yes.
You bastard! Why didn't you ever trust me? And why? Why didn't you really believe me? Tell me!
I did believe you. That is why I chose you, why I protected you, why I raised you like I did.
Yeah, you acted like an older brother slash father figure now that, like, thinking about it.
You responded better than I could have dreamed. Thank you, Haseo.
That's it? You finally come clean, and now you think everything has been straightened out? This close to the end? When things have gotten this bad? Tell me, how many people do you think you've hurt since this started?
Many.
Grieved? How many have suffered? You stepped on so many people just so that you can achieve your self-serving dream. No one has that right. Everybody grieves. Everybody suffers.
Yuri Lorenthal's voice, like, he's going ham.
You're just like everyone else. Owen!
Everyone's dream is special. No matter how terribly insignificant or grand it may be, there's no difference between any of them. Haseo, there's something I need to tell you. I have found the key of Twilight.
So it kind of comes full circle.
That is the sign that I have arrived at the truth. The 8 epitaph users together were, for me, the key of Twilight.
Hold on. For you?
Yes, just as there are many truths that can exist for any one reality, there are as many keys as there are thoughts in the world.
Then what exactly is the key of Twilight?
Perhaps it's like a bluebird.
Well, you can't keep talking to puzzles now. Like, be so for real, Ovan.
I can hear it. The preludes of awakening.
Okay.
The rebirth is beginning.
So should Haseo get out of there? Haseo, I don't know if you should be standing like right there. Because this is like, if he's doing a boss that's gonna hit the entire internet, you're like at the core of the, and it's like an atomic digital bomb. So I don't.
And maybe I'll ask the goddess if she would have mercy on me and cure me to get better.
So like.
The goddess's name.
Wake up, Ida! The time has finally come to be set free!
Oh. Like, Haseo's a spectator to this. This is a bit of a gorgeous cinematic, but like, an atomic digital bomb just went off. And now he feels like he can actually go in peace, knowing that His little sister woke up. But this is eradicated Ida, I hope. Because Ida's just was so deeply ingrained into the network. But yeah, Haseo was just, you know, in the blast radius of it. Like, he was caught in effectively like an atomic bomb. Everyone got like admin keyed out. But where exactly are we? And why does that look like the SAO tower? Like the Einkrad thing? Am I foul for saying that? But this is a new area that we haven't been to before. Oh, it's a giant floating turtle. Oops. But Haseo is messed up.
What's going on? Where are we? What happened? Where is everyone? Am I dead?
No, Haseo, you're not dead.
Damn. I can't see anything. I just don't understand.
You're just trying to figure out what the F is going on, right?
What was the point of all this? Everything I've done, everything I've been through. Was it all just a waste?
Haseo?
That voice.
I thought it was Aina for a second, but I don't think so.
What are you?
Ovan has activated the true power of the Rebirth. As an Epitaph user, your PC and its consciousness was heavily damaged. Having learned of Ovan's truth, you are on the verge of losing yourself. You must.
I'm glad that Zelko was filling the gap.
Just who Haseo is. Now, head towards your own truth.
After Shino went into a coma, I found I was alone.
Okay, so we're getting a true recap here.
Back then, all I had left was a desire for revenge against Tri-Edge. In fact, I wasn't interested in anything but power.
Because he wanted to get strong enough to kill Tri-Edge.
That's how I became the terror of death. You see, back then I thought that was fine. Back on that day when I was data drained by Tri-Edge, I lost my power. power I thought was absolute was crushed like it was nothing.
You had to learn the hard way
In the middle
and
of
make
all that,
friends.
I met everybody else.
Friends.
In the beginning, they just pissed me off.
I mean, yeah.
I planned to just use them as much as I could, and then lose them.
But then you found out that you actually became friends.
But then, at some point, it all changed. They became something important to me.
Yeah, they became your bros. And you don't mess with the bro code. You keep your bros safe and happy.
All kinds of people since this started. People I could only understand by dealing with them head on. People that caused nothing but trouble, but were good deep down.
People you cared about a lot.
Reasons for doing things, but share the same goals. People I can count on.
So many different friends.
Yeah, those guys. I wonder what they're doing now.
They probably got out safe, but they probably got force logged off the game.
That's right. Yeah, that's it.
Wake up, Haseo.
Shino. Alcade. The lost ones. There.
You still have a mission to do.
They're all still waiting for me. I told myself I was going to see everything through to the end.
And you will.
That's why I'm here. Ah, yes, I found you.
Is that still Yuri Lowenthal's voice for? Oh. It is. It would have to be. Every anime's got to have an evil self movement. Every anime's got to have an evil. Every anime's got to have an evil self moment.
What a moron! How many times have you turned your back on that road?
Enough, probably.
How many times have you forsaken it? It's a pain, you know. Tough, harsh. Are you saying you'll still go down that road?
Yes.
My mind's made up.
Okay, but you have to admit that color palette would go real hard on Haseo. Hey, look at that.
I guess you don't need me anymore.
That color palette would go hecka hard. And welcome on in, Adam.
No, I'm not letting you go. Huh? I said I'd see things through. So come on. I'm taking you with me.
Hey, yo.
Hey. You are me.
I am thou art I. All right. It's happening. So we got our last form. Or at least what was formerly our last form until Volume 4. Got that exposed belly button and everything. So I think we are living our best life right now. Because we got a draft. There we go.
I'm right here.
Yay! And we got some guns. This is our final form, the X form. And I got our new weapons, the dual guns, which normally we're gonna be using a good amount of. Oh, and I can just hold the button down? Oh, okay. So this works like the Dauntless guns. If you guys ever played Dauntless. Interesting. Okay. So we can hit the button again to do some follow-up gunshots. Okay, I'm following. Am I going to adequately take use of that? I don't know. We will kind of see.
This place.
Well, if you saw it very quickly enough in the load screen, you would know. Oh, look at the little doggy.
Welcome to the net slum.
Net slum?
Paradise for hackers and abnormal AIs. You might call it a pile of the world's junk data.
Okay.
In other words, this is an illegal server, not the norm of the world. I suppose you could say that it's both the world and not.
CZ Core did not do a good job on their security.
People here are hacked PCs?
Not all of them. Some of them are just hackers.
Well, hasn't your PC been tampered with quite a bit?
I mean, did you not pay attention? Haseo.
Hey, have you seen Zelkova from Moontree?
Zelkova? I think he was on the bridge. You can get to the bridge by heading that way. See ya.
Let's
all right.
find Zelkova. He should be on the bridge.
So I guess we'll have a guild shop here eventually. So you can develop level 3 arts by raising your proficiency with weapons of the same category. Okay. So yes, we do have the DGX. We won't be getting many other dual guns, just as a FYI. That's why it only starts with the level 3 art for it. But look, Hasea's new visual design. I'm pretty happy with it. So we do have a couple of shops. These are gonna be more mid-late gamey type items. So what I'm doing right now is just for the sake of like item collecting purposes. I am making sure that we do have at least one of all these, even though I'm pretty sure that some of these dropped in dungeons as like loot. I don't want to be caught with my pants down effectively.
Let's find Zelkova.
So I see. It doesn't look like there's too much here. We should go to the bridge in a moment. So what's in your inventory? Oh, interesting. Okay. We're not going to do too much with all this information yet, mind you guys. A lot's happened. I'm actually very happy that we actually got this new form. Yes, Lokova should be on the bridge.
Is anybody here?
Hello? Anyone out there?
A job extension. The Xth form.
You!
It looks like you were able to recover the connection between the epitaph and your consciousness.
Yes, because we're Haseo.
What's the Xth form? Zelkova, are you the one who hacked my PC?
As in, like, player character, yeah? Well, to be fair, you were...
The source driving it comes directly from your epitaph's power, your force of will. All I did was mess around with its connection a little bit.
You're Zelkova, right? For real?
Yep.
What's Moontree's guildmaster doing in a den of hackers?
Well, you see, this is sort of my home. Haseo, can you remember how it is you ended up here in the net slum?
Ovan started the Rebirth.
Yes, and the aftershock of that program blew you into this parallel version of the world, also known as the net slum.
Okay.
And a force strong enough to damage your consciousness and PC body has enveloped the entire network.
Yes.
Yeah, I almost lost my soul back there too.
I wonder what happened to, like, real world Haseo for a
Just
bit.
Who exactly are you? How do you know all this?
Zelkova is a resident of the net slum.
Oh, hi, King.
Yada!
Haseo!
Haseo! Haseo!
Everyone just knows?
Pi! Adelie! You're all okay!
We were gonna say the same thing to you. You know, you really had us worried, you punk.
Hey.
Endrance and Sakubo are in net slum as well. The aftershock from the Rebirth blew
he's
us all
wise
apart,
man.
but somehow Zelkova gathered us back together again.
Yada, you knew all about this net slum place?
I mean, the Serpent of Lore probably has eyes on
Oh
it.
yeah, Yata's quite the celebrity to pretty much everyone here.
That was a long time ago.
Oh, right. Because Yada probably his work here probably is the reason why he got up to CC.
He was looking for some way to save his comatose sister. In the end, Ovan destroyed himself. For her.
Well, about Ovan.
Wait. All of us made it out of this in one piece. That should be enough for now.
I think we should probably log out, right?
By the way, Haseo, you look different.
Yeah,
Zelkova, did you experiment on an Epitaph user's PC?
Yeah?
The Xth form is an illegal power created from the fusion of the Epitaph and the user's PC.
Power? Who needs power now?
Your battle with Ovan is over, but the seeds of danger haven't vanished from the world. Far from it.
Oh.
What? What do you mean?
Don't worry, just put your mind at ease, Haseo. After all, you really could use some rest.
We can talk about it after? I love how Yada's like, Zelkova, were you messing with his PC?
Haseo?
What's up?
What's going on? What's going on with the world? With the net? With everything?
I don't know.
I wish we knew too.
But Haseo, you and I are here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Haseo!
You're not gonna give this guy a break like you were trying to say?
Haseo! You too, Adley! What could it be?
Oh, what, like, I thought you guys were gonna give him a break.
What the?
Wow, the town!
Wait, is Makino over there? Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Yatta, who are you talking to?
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Adam. I apologize. I realized where the... For some reason, I kept thinking that you asked for Yata, not Ovan.
Crazy.
My bad. That was my bad.
An old friend.
Haseo. Haseo, you now possess the power to resist the seeds of danger in this world. However, at present, you cannot activate your power completely.
Do I need time or something?
Well, I totally trust in what you can do now. So think things over with your friends, and let's just keep...
Why does everybody talk vague to Haseo?
I'll help you out.
But I don't remember if Ovan's in the original quadrilogy. Hey, Zelkova's member address.
How much help he'll be, but
He'll be a ton of help.
Can be of help if you need to raise your level. And in accordance with Lord Zelkova's wishes, I will fight alongside you. Please, take this.
Yay!
It looks like we'll be arriving soon.
The activation of the Rebirth caused network problems in the real world on a global scale. Finance, communication, transportation, the media, all aspects of life were affected. The third network crisis. Yeah, that's what society called it. But in the midst of all that, the world became peaceful again.
Yay!
Since the Rebirth activation, there hasn't been a single report of any Ida phenomena anywhere. Ovan,
You did it.
did you get everything you wanted? The lost ones are gradually returning to normal in the real world. But Shino...
Looks like we just gotta wait a little bit more time. And that's fine. We got some mail. We also got some forum posts to see. Let's get the easy stuff out of the way with Apakalu, because you guys already know that all we're getting is some good looking... Not the he's hot in 45. Saihaku. I'm glad that people like his design. He has probably one of the better like character designs for the game. And it's a shame that they didn't really do more with him. All right, what else is there? Oh, is this for the chaotic PKs? I guess for the PK punts, I suppose. But nonetheless, we got so many emails. Let's start with something simple. Syllabus at Adelaide. Oh, that's funny. She has you. That's great. All right, Sakubo, white chrysanthemum. How come you know about that? And anyway, that isn't any of your business. So what if he did, huh? Bo bought it while I was working at the guild shop. Said it was a birthday present for his big sister. Come on, Saku. You know what a white chrysanthemum is supposed to mean. I'm here for you. Bo wants to help you out, just like you were always there for him. He wants to keep supporting your existence. You two are meant to be one. It won't work if either of you are gone.
I relayed Bo's feelings. Now, Saku, you need to try and understand.
I wonder if you actually get locked out from Saku if you actually picked wrong answers here.
Really think about it, Saku.
In regards to connection issues. Thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Currently, there's an issue where the network forcefully gets disconnected. We are currently looking into the issue. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please wait while we investigate the problem. To those players that are waiting, we are very sorry that has caused you a lot of trouble. Alright, serious, I'm back. Looks like I made it back. And that's probably thanks to you, so I thought I should write you. Thank you. By the way, have you heard from Alcade? I can't get her on short mail or whispers. Could it be? Is she still in a coma? If so, then why? Why was I saved but not her?
Serious. It looks like you made it back to the real world. But Alcade... and Shino...
It's over. The real world is a mess, but your fight is over, right? So, this might not be the right time to say this, but I'm worried. Even though everything's over, for some reason I can't stop worrying.
Zelkova told us that the seeds of danger were still here. What did he mean? Adelaide, if you hadn't been there, there's no way I would have ever been able to fight Ovan.
Oh, right, because I had Entrance and Adelaide, so that's why I have those two. The finale. Based on what I've heard, the Ida phenomenon has gone silent in the world after Ovan activated the Rebirth. The lost ones have recovered, but a portion of them have not made it back to the real world. Could it be? Could our fight not be over yet? If it is not, keep your eyes forward. I'll be here for you. I will remain your ally and yours alone without fail.
I thought we'd beaten Ida, but Shino and Alcade are still unconscious. Could it be there's some cause besides Ida?
Situation at CC Core. Hey Haseo, have you settled down? Let me go over what's going on in CC Core with you. Just briefly. Right now, Yada and Pai are cleaning up after the Rebirth. It looks like they've been pulling all-nighters for a while. Did you see the news? Thanks to the Rebirth, there's been network trouble on a global scale. There's a rumor that the world is the cause. Since, well, that's the truth. And CC Corpse Management's got a scapegoat ready to nip that rumor in the bud. Their scapegoat is Ovan. Management's planning to pin all of this on him. They don't care what they do as long as they balance their account books. It's a dirty mess. No one knows where Ovan is in the real world, or even if he's alive. That's about all I know. Well, see ya.
Looks like the Rebirth has gotten the CC Corp people fighting amongst themselves. I don't think Yada and Pai are going to be able to rest for quite a while. But I wonder, what happened to Ovan in the real world?
Fidel's prophecy. Fidel's prophecy became reality. Thou destroyest and createst, thou powerless one, as the stirring footsteps of a giant shadow sound. We can read these lines as referring to the twilight of the gods, but they also point to a giant shadow that's somehow different. The third network crisis. It could be we haven't seen the end of it.
Who gave us the prophecy? Who? Or perhaps, what? It looks like the world's been damaged in a lot of places. Maybe the Rebirth also had something to do with that.
which makes sense.
Many reports of Ida being detected anywhere in the world since the rebirth. I guess that means it's finally over. But, Ovan, is this really what you wanted?
All right. Before we read that last email, I actually did not want to hit this. I wanted to hit the thing next to it. Carl. I think having Gory's theme on for a bit would be nice. Let's read this next mail piece. Yada, urgent. I have 2 things I must inform you of. First, regarding Shino's player. You may already know, but Shino now is still in a coma. The doctors did say they noticed a change in her brainwaves, however. It seems that the lost ones do recover at different rates. All we can do now is hope she's safe. Second, no. I think I should communicate this to you in person. Come to the following area. Delta Hidden Forbidden Bulwark. All other PCs will be denied entrance. Come at once.
To tell me. Anyway, let's go see Yada. He's over at the Delta Hidden Forbidden.
All right. We have our next objective. And thankfully, it starts us in Delta. That would suck if we didn't start in Delta server.
I should head to Delta.
So let's see. Lost ground. All right, Yada, what you got for us?
Yada.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
I'm guessing it's been like a period of time, like a few weeks, maybe,
By what you said in that email.
or maybe a few days, nights.
Look below you.
What the?
Yeah, we just kind of look down.
See it?
Yep.
Yada, what is that?
I've found several areas in the world exhibiting the same phenomenon.
Okay.
Furthermore, this is something completely different from the Ida phenomenon.
Okay.
It's not Ida? Then what is it?
I believe it is an anti-existence.
Anti-existence?
Do you remember Fidel's prophecy, Haseo?
Prophecy?
If this is the giant shadow, then this is the anti-existence of Rebirth.
Anti-existence?
It is the shadow of the Morgana factor. In other words, of we epitaph users. Use of a power that was not meant to exist created anomalies in the data. And the light of the Rebirth created this as its shadow.
So we're either gonna get Ida or this.
Its name is Kubia.
Kubia.
Yep.
The bitter legacy.
For those of you guys who have played the original quadrilogy, that should have.
If the effects resulting from the rebirth were spread throughout the entire network, then Kubia will also spread, not just throughout the world, but the entire network as well. The true destruction is now beginning. The true apocalypse.
This is not good.
What about Alcade? And Shino? Their consciousnesses are probably still in the world.
I will take responsibility for what I've done in the past. Once, 7 years ago, when the world and the real world were in danger, I was indeed on the battlefield.
As far as I know, there was an email that she sent. But yeah. I can't believe they grabbed snapshots from the original quadrilogy. That's crazy.
You mean the second network crisis?
The anti-existence Kubia was present then as well.
You mean this monster's shown up before?
Ovan eliminated Ida at the cost of his life.
Yes.
He cured the lost ones and protected the world.
Also, yes.
Now, let me protect it with my life as well. Surely that would fulfill his dying wish.
Possibly.
You're finally saying what you mean.
I will not allow the world to be destroyed.
Yay, we got Yada's thing. Finally.
Alcade and Shino's consciousnesses are still wandering in the world.
And they're gonna see us in a whole new light.
Destroyed. I'll protect them with my life.
All right. We got our established objective now. So, I do want to talk about this a little bit. If this game was divided up into acts, we are now in Act 3, which means that we are a lot closer to the end of the game. Just to kind of raise general awareness to that. We're supposed to be 128 and 129. Looking at their levels, that's crazy. So they just don't get stuff. But yes, something else to keep in mind. So, as a friendly reminder, Zelkova is a hacker. It's probably good to know that he has some fantastic items. So, just bear that in mind. All right. We got a couple things that we need to look at. Let's start looking at the news first. Got a new online jack and warrant issued for creator of Ida virus. So let's start with that. NAB announced that Ida is to blame for recent network problems, and that the creator of this virus was Masato Indo, 26. The police force, upon receiving this information and assuming that he may have fled out of the country, issued an international search warrant through the ICPO. Indo, an avid player known as Ovan in the popular online game The World, has appeared in various places using illegal methods within the game to search for a legendary hidden item. At the same time, the world has seen many abnormalities that resemble that of Ida. Data released by CyberConnect Japan shows that the user's in-game character has had its data falsified. and the police force will investigate this matter of data infringement carefully. And we also got a new online Jack, Phase 8.
In our desperate mission to save the 6 missing school children, the tireless Online Jack investigative team has closed in on CyberConnect's number 4 lab. So the children who have been infected by some unknown entity in the world all have doll syndrome?
That's right. Some became just like Uike Toru, a leader able to control others with doll syndrome. Others just became followers.
If the children
Interesting.
the police.
The police won't act unless we can find out who's behind this.
Excellent. I asked a hacker friend of mine for a little backup on this one.
Hacker?
I haven't been looking for your students just out of my own curiosity. I'm doing it because I want to save them. And if I lose my job in the process of that, then so be it.
Okay.
CyberConnect had a division for doll syndrome cases that operated in complete secrecy.
So the company knew about the risks of the online game?
They observed all the patients to help cover it up.
Looks like nobody's here.
The lab was officially closed quite some time ago. But since it was designed for superconductor research, it contains countermeasures against magnetism.
Okay.
So even if the children released their strange power, they would be able to contain it.
I release the great power.
That was just kind of crazy that he was able to do that. Yeah. It should be 2017.
About a week or 2 old, I'd say. They've been... Oh, this is the world.
Okay. Epitaph activated. Rebirth.
Go of me immediately.
I don't take orders from thieves.
I don't understand what happened.
I see. So they are actively arrested. Fun stuff. But you guys can see how bad the Rebirth did actually, like, what's it called? How bad everything has been kind of going just around the world, both in game and out. So pun is definitely intended. All right, time for the forums. Pissed. So now everyone is kind of blaming Oban for the state of things because of the whole situation regarding CC Corp pinning everything on Oban, but that gives basically like some context to things. But it's gonna be, people are freaking out. People are thinking it's gonna be the literal end of the world, which, to be honest, it might be if we let Kubia get away with things. Saku, what a flower means. What was that what the flower meant? I didn't know any of that, so thanks. Thanks for telling me. I guess I had it wrong somehow. I thought Bo would be fine on his own, but you're right. That's not it at all. Sakubo is the two of us together. That settles it. I'm not going to vanish. I'm going to look after Bo always and always. I'm staying here just for Bo. I can't quit the world after all. See you there again, Haseo.
Looks like you got through to her. Saku, Bo, I'm happy for you both.
So am I. Yada regarding Kubia. DC Corps managements have sensed Kubia's presence and have fallen into turmoil. 7 years ago, the Pluto Again incident. When the second network crisis began, Kubia was there as well. I believe the true finale, the true third network crisis, will begin when Kubia becomes active.
Shino and Alkaid's consciousnesses are still wandering lost in the world. We've got to put a stop to this network crisis right away.
And to Haseo. I am waiting for you in front of the Beast Temple at Incensed World's buildup. You know who I am, don't you?
Aina. Ovan's little sister? So she's woken up. She's at Sigma Incensed World.
All right. We have a new location. We barely have enough time to go get into it on stream. So why not?
Let's go to Sigma Incensed.
And as always, we can kind of bring whomever we need to kind of make things kind of work out nicely. And since it didn't say you have to go by ourselves, I'm going to do an interesting party of Pyros and Syllabus. But we do also need to switch over to Breg Epona to have access to Sigma. So we are 3 levels below. So this will be a full clear. This is also the end of the week. So if stream goes over a little bit, that's fine. It's time to get familiar with these new tools that we have. So we're going to activate the speed charm and a fairy's orb to kind of establish a bit of a route. So I got it. So as you guys recall, these mobs are very difficult to get a surprise attack on. But with these guns, the guns are very, very powerful. And so I do think that, oh my goodness. Maybe I should have upgraded these guys' armor. So, the guns. They're going to be very powerful. We are going to end up in a bit of a situation where we are going to be using the guns quite often now. It's going to be important that we do stay close range. Kind of like the gameplay advice kind of implies / suggested. But we are really seeing the level gap doing a lot of more damage than intended. I wonder. So I didn't pay attention to this at the time, but I wonder if I had to do the repeat level scaling for each game rather than it just affecting the collection as a whole. Either way though, we're gonna have to do what we can to keep Syllabus safe. But we'll figure that out as we kind of go along. So yeah, we can always do the double trigger off of the arts that we choose to use. So that's kind of what I'll keep continuing to do. The guns kind of also give us a way to kind of build up things like Rengekis when we continue working through it. Kind of slowly but surely, but now that we're kind of in the third act of the game, this is probably where we are going to start really feeling our gear's weaknesses. So that's something that we do have to bear in mind as we continue along. All right, double trigger. It's nice that there is a good flow to where we can actually switch back into the guns. Okay. One last armor break should do the trick. And I like it just because we can still do a lot of sustained damage. And you guys can quite quickly see how big of a deal this is probably going to be. So he can't wield the diamond armors yet. But he can hold on to the red bones. And then syllabus for you. You can't use the loose wyvern yet. Or the blade Seiki, but when you level up, they'll both be ready for you, King. Now kind of getting some like visual and some insight of kind of the state of things. We might actually have to do a little bit of leveling. Wait, cheat alchemy? What does that entail? I'm actually not sure. But yes, we're kind of at the point now where we could probably start getting away with actually like really using my different healing items to kind of get these guys back on their feet. And then fairy drops for syllabus because he ended up getting like one tapped. It was bad. So as we're kind of doing this last full clear of the dungeon, I hope everybody's Wednesday has been going well. I do want to at least slightly announce that I do have a fair bit of newer stuff kind of in the works. I won't talk too much more about them just because that's going to be saved more so for the to be honest with you guys, for the end of the series, because I do want to make sure that we do talk about the plans for the for our times ahead. With that in mind, though, we're still going to be a little bit of a ways off, but we are reaching the tail end, pun intended, of Volume 3 soon enough. So that is something to kind of bear in mind. But the post game of Volume 3 is going to be notably longer in comparison to Volumes 1 and 2. So we'll probably still have probably more than a stream maybe of whatever's left. So let's go ahead and show off Avatar Awakening now that we are now that we are in our X form. You guys saw that Skaith does look a little different. We probably won't be taking as much advantage of the new Skaith probably until we maybe deal with Kubi a lot more closely. You saw how large it was. So just something to kind of keep in mind as we continue to proceed on in the game. But we're starting to get to a point where the equipment a lot of the equipment from Volume 2 is starting to not be enough. So that's going to be something to kind of keep in mind as we kind of continue forward. The good news is that we had a pretty easy opportunity there just to switch out. And I like using the double trigger there anyway, even though the thing was already dead, just to make, even though I'm pretty sure it has been, just to make absolute certain that, things end up where they are supposed to be. Of course, there was a whatever. It's fine. It's cool. All right, it was easier to go around them. So I wonder for Haseo's guns if we are actually able to not get absolutely throttled. Goodness. All right, there we go. The double trigger into Judgment is so good. And I'm glad that those two are getting as much experience as they are. I desperately do need them to kind of start oh. I need them to start catching up in levels like ASAP. Well, I need a lot of our team members to start catching up in levels. All right, come on. I was about to say, game, you know you want to give me that Rengeki. This should be enough to, yeah, to take out the Wheeljack. Oh, yeah. It looks like for sure we are looking pretty good on the farming front. But why did Aina want to meet here? You know, I felt like there were much more peaceful, is probably the correct word. Like more peaceful locations that we could probably have went to. But no, in the middle of the jungle. But I think they're gonna start probably bombarding us with these they're probably gonna start bombarding us with a lot of these ooh, just in time. We still need these cores, so I don't mind. All right, let's use Justice. Double trigger is so cool. Yeah, next time we go to a platform, let's see if we can do some of that cheating, that cheat alchemy. Because yeah, we effectively now have like just the weird, just hacked player capability now. And of course the platform was right here. So quick alchemy. So as you guys can see, we can't really do too much with this stuff just quite yet. But I am going to go on ahead and upgrade these for Puros. Just because there's probably 90% chance I will forget about him again. And then syllabus, we can actually kind of start getting going here with. Never mind. It's 18. I thought it was 116. Okay. We're gonna activate a speed charm just to kind of make up a little bit for lost time. And this is another teleporter situation, but it looks like it's at the very least a lot more straightforward. Okay. These guys are just, I'll say they're like looking everywhere. Goodness. So, good news. we have guns. So we can actually get away with a lot of different little things. The biggest thing is that now we can actually hit these guys up in the air more consistently, even though it's slower. And for me, I think I'll take the slower with the slightly better consistency, because I don't know, it was absolutely infuriating at the time to having to try to deal and maneuver around that. Okay. Of course. Why is it always the one that I'm not looking at? This game just wants to upset me. It's fine. But golly, I do have some thoughts about this being the last act of the game. I feel like this. I do feel like this game wanted this last volume of GU to really feel like a proper love letter to the original quadrilogy. Just the increased involvement of Vidyata, the return of Kubia, different things like that. But I don't know if this was a proper way to have handled it, I guess, because we're kind of running into a little bit of a weird issue. And you may wonder what that issue kind of is, right? And I'll probably talk about this on Monday again. But the issue that I have with this kind of whole thing was that it definitely gives a little bit more of a shoehorned vibe, more than I think was intended. Because there wasn't really any proper build up, I guess. We had Fithell's prophecy, but they never really went into any detail surrounding the different network crises. Yada never met. Obviously, Yada didn't know that this could happen, but I feel like if they focused a little bit more on tying in the other like network crises and things like that, we probably would have seen, I at the least would have a slightly more positive perception of it all. Okay, we got those two items on syllabus there, so let me reorient myself. Okay. So that's just something that I want to bring up and that I'm just kind of actively keeping in mind. So I don't know where I'm going to be able to do cheat alchemy though. So full clear dictates that we walk down here and open the door. We're kind of actively making sure that we are checking everywhere. Oh, I forgot. I needed to make that guy flightless first. But this would be the cheap way to kind of make sure that we do get some Rengekis. So, okay, Pyros. Homie didn't even get a chance to like descend from the sky. That was crazy. All right. Let's see here. It's very interesting that I'm finally now like really starting to kind of clean house with my inventory. And I don't know. I think that aspect of it just has me very generally excited, just because it's like this entire time we've been sitting on so many of these items. And now we have the opportunity to just kind of just utilize them, because this is a little bit more difficult for the team as it stands right now. I also wasn't doing my due diligence and paying attention to where exactly I was landing. Is that where I need to be? I think it is. Okay, there we go. Oh, that debuff is nasty. Okay, got the guns back out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be using the guns for like the remainder of the game as like my primary like go-to weapon outside of like Rengeki's. Just figured I would get that out of the way now. All right, another floor. And darn, they're still actively debuffed at the moment. I know I just used like some healing items to try to keep everybody, well, it's sustained enough. Okay. And I'm just gonna put this on. I think I'm starting to get to a point where like, obviously I can use a couple of these items to make money. Without a doubt. Makes sense. But I think giving everybody's attack stat an increase by 30, especially since we're living in a world where they're decreasing all of it by an amount. I think the beautiful thing right there, all three of them were getting hit. I think just having these guns here is just going to be very helpful. Oh, disaster sword. Where you pull that from, Syllabus? Okay. Wonder Soda. Another thing. It's always when you look at it. Okay. So, as far as routing goes, we do want to just kind of go straight ahead. We have no monsters here. That's not a big... Oh, JK. I think we are starting to really feel that XP nerf now. Okay. Oh, these guys are all like so spread out. And I think the thing that I've been taking for granted all this time, the whole the lifesteal from the other two items, since I don't have that with the guns, I accidentally hit the button too early. That's on me. Okay, there we go. Third Rengeki's the charm.
This is a piece of cake.
Okay. This is pretty extensive. Got the treasure chest. And we don't have too much longer in this dungeon now. We have been in here for a little while. Just moving and moving and grooving and schmooving. What is that? Well, whatever it is, I don't like it. Oh, I have a weapon on. I am going to use Ghost Falcon to try to get these two out of the sky ASAP. This way I can use Avatar Awakening and get full damage. And also, I guess maybe I won't sit on the guns the whole time. I'm just thinking about it now and I'm just like, oh, I missed that lifesteal. I missed that sustain. The game really does not want to pop a Goldie for me. Well, let me phrase that a bit better. It is popping Goldies, just not when I want them. And you guys already kind of very generally see my game plan right now. We're inching towards the end bit by bit. And I don't mean just this dungeon, but I just mean the game in general. Volume 3, honestly, we could probably finish the main story sometime next week. But odds are that we are probably gonna have to do a couple we're gonna have to do a bit of leveling in the post game. There's no ifs, and, ors, or buts about it, because we are definitely not we are not in a position where we are what I would consider strong. We have been definitely like we've been a little bit on the back foot, actually. And I mean, that's part of what I want for this game. And mind you, I didn't even do any nerfs to Haseo stats this go around. So I guess we can say that overall, I'm just happy that the difficulties kind of picked up a little bit with Volume 3. But I think a part of it is that they realized that these past couple of volumes have at minimum felt on the easier side. So I get it. Why did that do so much? Well, is that the... I didn't like the noise that was making. So you guys now get the reason why they say that being up close with these guns is going to net you a lot more mileage. All right, let's switch back. So next battle, which is probably going to have a lot of these evil grinners. We're gonna probably have to get rid of all the flying and then go from there. We are actually running a little low on SP, kind of surprisingly. Okay, let's get these dudes both out of the sky. Pierce's class seems to be fantastic for getting these guys out the sky. I just want to point that out. Nice.
This is a piece of cake.
Oh. why was it? It was so aggressive with it. Y'all saw that? Is it like, okay, I'm sorry. Jeez. Can't a man explore slowly but sure? Don't talk to me. I might not even have enough for like. I mean, I actually have enough SP for a Rengeki. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough SP. Sad thing is that this is the last battle. So it's fine. Okay. There we go. Still got it in the long run. Easy. It also did take me a second, but I did get to the level of this dungeon. So we are really starting to feel the weight of these so yeah. I think the XP nerfs are working. I love how Aina just has a theme that just starts off with her name.
And you?
I'm Aina.
I guess you finally woke up.
I was asleep for quite a long time.
How do you
Yes.
know who I am?
Probably because Ovan spoke about you like every minute of his life.
I thought you were unconscious when Ovan and I first met each other.
Probably heard him in his dreams.
Conscious in the real world, but I have memories of the world.
That's weird.
They are my brother's memories.
That's weird.
Ovan's?
Girl, you built different.
My sleeping consciousness would sometimes connect with the Ida in my brother's left arm.
Okay, that's weird.
I saw faint visions of what was happening in the world. It was almost as if I were dreaming.
So you understand that when that Ida was in your brother, like it was over.
Because you'd become one with Ida?
Yes.
Maybe being a patient zero lost one has a
So that's why
bit of a difference.
I was with my brother. Always with him.
Well, that's good. Ovan's greatest hope was to bring you back to consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he'd be...
Good.
Huh?
What's good about this?
Yeah. I'm kind of with her on this.
My brother is comatose, wavering between life and death.
Because of the rebirth.
I see. Since he was at ground zero of the rebirth, I'm sure that Ovan suffered much.
I mean, not grounds. He was the rebirth.
So he's in a coma.
Haseo, I was wondering, do you remember when you first met my brother?
You had the item with them then.
My brother saved you, remember?
Hmm.
He guided you and helped you! So I don't understand! Why didn't you save him?
You tried to. He doesn't have a good answer, but I get it. Wait, what?
What the hell was that tremor?
Oh god, Kubia's just...
Because of Kubia's presence? Let's go to Raven's at home.
Unfortunately, we don't got that type of time. We got Utopia. So I don't want to go to Raven's at home just quite yet. There is one last thing that I do want to do before we sign off for the week. Way back over here. Not only do we want to grab all these charms from Moon Tree, we also want to check our sales and regroup some of our sales. That's one of the things. Kind of making sure across the board that we are basically good. But realistically, I do want to head to our at-home. We've been doing a lot of battling. I do want to see if we can try to show off the cheat alchemy. So, we are rank 7 now. So, we got a rank up waiting for us when we have the next opportunity. So, 20 level. Oh, okay. I do not know. I don't remember how to do cheat alchemy. So maybe that's something that we'll have to kind of circle back to. I thought that was something we still did at the at home, but it might be something that we do in the net slum with Zelkova. So then, can draw the line there. First and foremost, thank you to everybody who came and stopped in today. I really do appreciate it. These are kind of bored. I'm gonna do this message. But we did get our guild rank up, which is what I cared about. Where we can get the platinum extension. Which means that we can store even more stuff, so I don't have to carry even more materials on myself. So, we're knocking things out one bit at a time. Okay. That's sick. And then we got Zelkova. And we've had Alcade forever. We have the exhibition match, where we fight against Gaspard. Again. I'm glad that was a Delta combo. Because I didn't know. So I guess I have to keep mashing A through this. So we do get the damage reduction. And we got the advantage there. So I think we actually have a chance of beating him here. Yep, two damage weak, and then we got 2 damage. Oh. What does Gobby do? Oh, interesting. Wait. Doesn't that mean that we take no damage? Because even though he attacks twice, So I think we just win because his damage never goes up. I'm holding the fast forward button because it took too long. The fight was a slow burn. But we beat Gaspard. Which means we're still missing a few cards. But we are the champion in Crimson Versus for Volume 3. Can't believe that I followed an entire dating line with syllabus. That's funny. But yeah, that's all. Next week, we're going to get right into it. We're now officially in Act 3. Kind of the end game of the story here. So, thank you guys all so very much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I'll see you guys all here on Monday, okay? See you guys later.